Right, here we are in September, and this is my neighbour's garden. I'm just giving you a guideline before all the roses come out because a lot of work has got into it. They were pruned June, July time. Then all the various bits and pieces went into the soil. Now they've been fertilised and the mulch has gone in. So I'm just doing, now the roses are only just starting now, so I'll do one next month in October when just before the rose show to show you them all out. Now it's spring here of course, so there's blossom around. I'll just come back a small bit. And bluebells. Now this garden used to belong to my elderly neighbour who moved to Queensland. So you'll remember seeing bits of it over the years. So I'll just go around, and one particular rose I'll show you which is out. I'll do it very slowly because I tend to go a bit quick with these. Now this is called Playgirl. A lot of it is out, but there's more buds to come. Now this rose my previous neighbour put in because it was one of Sarah's favourites. So Sarah ordered this rose, and I've got one in my back garden, and of course Sarah had one in her garden. So it's called Playgirl, but it is a beautiful rose and it is a single. So I'll just come a little bit closer so you can see it. I'll just come back a little bit. You can see all the mulch on the ground. Everything's been weeded and everything. Now I'll come along, and as I said, there's not much out at the moment because we're early, but everything is budding up. So that's crepe myrtle there, that spring blossom. So I'll just come along just to give you a guideline. Around we come, and another one. Now this rose on the end here, it's coming up in quite large buds. A lot of the rose people have this on the exhibition bench, but it's not out at the moment, so I can't, as I said, I'll try and do it a bit nearer the rose show when they all come out. So now we're leading into the driveway, and the other at the end of the driveway is where we live. All down the side is mainly roses, not all. And again, you can see they're yet to come out. And I'll just come there. You can see my dear cat, who's quite elderly now, is sitting down the end. I doubt she'll come much closer because she doesn't normally come towards the end. She's calling me, but I'll go back and I'll just show you, come round this way, and you can just see it slightly. It's bin day today, so excuse the bins that are out in the street. So there's roses all down there. My neighbour keeps the lawns all beautifully cut. Here comes Ellie now, so she's coming down. I see you, as you can see she's quite elderly, but she's still going. I see you. There we go. That's it. Right, now we just come this way, and so I'll go around. As I said, I'll take it all properly when it all comes out. And I'll come down. My big white rose is out, and you've seen videos of that over the years, so I'll show you that in a second. Again, they all look lovely, these roses. They've all been well cared for. They're just waiting to burst. They're all budding up. This tall one is Graham Thomas, the famous David Austin rose. And the Rose Society have used the Graham Thomas rose as their poster for the show in October. So I'll just come round. Now, just outside my neighbour's door, this bed here, again, just budding up but not out, and he's putting coffee grains down here. So as an experiment, all in this area is fed by coffee grains. So I think you'll agree they all look pretty okay. Oh, I think there's a couple out here. I think this is Angel Face, which is a movie one. Just a little bit of Can't quite see it there, but it's coming out now. There's Ellie wandering around the back. Now come up to us. Here we come, and you'll see my big white rose here, which is we pruned this very heavily, my neighbour and myself, last November because it was enormous. So we had to prune it to get it down, but it is full of bees, and it's always the first rose to bloom. And this is the heritage rose lavigata, and my neighbour's partner has also got one in her garden now, because she loved it so much, so she's got one. But it's just, where are we now? Just try and pick up the bees again. They just love the yellow stamens, as you can see. They're mad. So it's buzzing at the moment. And this salvia underneath, which I haven't been able to propagate ever. I don't know if I can show you a little bit of it. Doesn't look much, but it's quite a rare one. And again, we used to know the salvia guy very well years ago, Sarah and I. So we've got one or two salvias that are very rare, I think, and that the bees love it, which is why it's in here as well. I put it in with this beautiful rose. But so anyway, I'll just come down. So I'll come back a little bit now, and just to show you. I'll just come back a little bit so you can see it right up. Going up into the bottle brush, which is really not good for it, but that's how it is. And as I said before, you can grow it in England, but it doesn't bloom in England because it's got to have the heat. Only blooms once a year, which is now, and then in November time, you cut it right back, and back it comes again. And then we've just got a little bit of cherry blossom here, which is in this area here. And then I'll just come back a little bit. Ellie's right by my feet, so I don't want to fall over her. All right, here we go. I see you. I see you. I'll just come back here and come back into the front. And there you are. You can see right down now. That's my big lily pilly, which is enormous. So that's got to be topped a bit in the autumn. And hydrangea, bowbath. Cousin Jane and will remember my bowbath. It's cast iron, very heavy, so no one's going to steal it. I've had it quite a few years. You'd need a truck to lift it. So there we are, guys, on a lovely beautiful morning in spring. Okay.